Forever. Dog.
Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome back to Race Chaser, a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What's yours?
I'm Willam.
Hi.
Hi.
Before we get started, we were just talking about it, so I want to mention it. We have an OnlyFans account.
We do.
And I know that sounds like it means we're like showing our buttholes and doing what OnlyFans people do, but we're really open to doing anything. So let us know on Instagram or you can send us a DM. Let us know what kind of content you're looking for on the OnlyFans.
Yeah, because we want to give back.
And that's onlyfans.com/
Race Chaser Pod.
Okay, word.
I like some OnlyFans. I got some nice ones on there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a fan of a couple. One's called Poppy Omnipotent. He's this go-go boy from Sacramento. She slings it.
Oh.
Slangs. Yeah, nice guy.
Does he do that thing where he makes his dick into like a bracelet? Have you ever seen them do that? Go-go boys do it sometimes.
Oh, yeah. When you ask
they
what time
sort
it
of
is?
just like wrap it. Yeah, like it's a stripper trick. It's like an Apple Watch. So last week, just to catch up, last week it was Zodiacs on the runway, Zodiac drag queens.
I was rewatching this episode at the beginning, and I was like, what was the directive? They're all looking like they're going to different circuses. All different productions of Cirque du Soleil.
Right.
Some of them got and then I
one
remembered.
Of them is one of them is Ka.
One looked like she almost got in Zumanity.
It's the boo foo.
Damn. Kahana's goodbye message is just one of the goodbye messages that I didn't even read. I was just like, what did it say?
Well, I'm not sure, but it says
wow.
it. For the first time,
why
I
we have
felt
these.
like I truly belonged. Thank you for embracing me and making me feel loved. XOXO Kahana. What a sweet angel.
So nice. I worked with her in Vegas and she was great.
Let's talk about some updates from our DMs. It is a well-known fact that we do have an Instagram known
we do
as
be checking.
Race Chaser Pod on Instagram is the official gram, and we get a lot of messages, mostly dicks.
But we're okay with that.
Right. So I'll read this first one from @Sam's Glitter Carnicle. Can y'all talk about Ariel Versace's repeated use of a full nude illusion bodysuit with fake belly button and everything?
We could, but you just did. So thanks for bringing that up. I don't try to critique any girl's drag, especially when she's, 5'4", and she's competing against glamazons. If she want to do a little squat, short, nude bodysuit thing, whatever, let her live. I think it's weird. It's like those bodysuits that they sell on Boobs for Queens?
I'm aware of the bodysuit.
They're nude delusions.
It is a little, maybe she doesn't like to shave. It might be that, because if you're hairy, on your back in your midsection, and luckily I have been blessed with not having a lot of that. So I've never had to worry about it. But if you're legitimately just really hairy, then you would start to think about ways that I can avoid using 12 razors every single day. Yeah. That's my theory. Maybe we can get some intel and talk to her about it. Willam, you guys are really good friends.
I'll check my phone to see if I have her number.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is from Shantiquity. Shantiquity. I love that as a name. Hello, gals. Love the podcast. Do you know Akira Chanel is either fabulous wordplay for I carry a Chanel or iconically coincidental? Akira Chanel. Wow. Akira Chanel.
Akira Chanel.
I don't know.
I want to ask her.
But that's
What
legend.
do you think?
I'll ask Alexis. And some bitch said, we get it. You know Alexis Davenport. Fuck you. Because I do. She's my friend. And you know what? You should know more about her too. So that's why I bring up all these girls from Texas's names that I love that haven't been on Drag Race, but are outstanding entertainers like Alexis and Crystal and Jenna and Asia and Layla. And, you know, Plastique came out of there, S4 and everything. That's a great bar in Texas, Dallas. Who was that Texas? Oh, Alexis.
Yeah, this is our Alexis tidbit.
Thanks for listening.
I live.
Hey, girl, do you know if Akira Chanel's name is actually slang for I carry a Chanel? Ooh, that's big dick. All
It
these
might be.
dicks in the DMs, y'all. Thank you. So blessed.
So this is season 11, episode 2. Wait, it's episode 3, and it's called Diva
You
Worship.
need to recuse yourself. You call yourself a fan?
It's me.
Wow.
And it was also Sam's Glitter Carnival, obviously, not Carnival.
Carnival!
I fucked up.
Oh, it's okay.
I try.
It's okay. You know, you work really hard at Big Dipper, and we still haven't given you a microphone after all these years, after all the awards, the awards have stacked up. Right now on our table, can you
They're
hear
stacking.
it? Can you hear it? Wait,
Can you
hold
hear
on.
our
Can
award?
we do ASMR with this award right here? It's hard enamel.
Do you remember when I accepted my Logo TV Reality Personality Award backstage at Rocky Horror Picture Show when we were doing it in like 2012 or 13?
Wow.
And I took it out of the box, and in front of Michelle and you and I, it broke. It was like that lucite that wasn't glued to each other, and then the paper flew out. And then I posted the video, and they were like, that made us look bad, XYZ. And I was like, your award broke. you logo, I'm sorry.
Also,
But Michelle was there too, and I was like, thanks for being in my video, girl.
So Scarlett is feeling herself. She just came up of a hot win.
But really, was it a hot win? I mean, I like her and I'm friends with her, but it seemed like she was just okay. She was fine, but to me, I thought Plastique was the more obvious winner, or Evie alone.
Sure.
Scarlett, it seemed like she was part of a pair that did unoffensively okay.
Yeah.
You know, but it didn't
Well,
feel like
Yeah.
Evie felt like the standout.
It's
And I'm not just saying that because I wanted to fuck her.
Well, it's a hard role to be given because it is sort of one note playing the ingenue, and she made it funny and she made it real. And I thought she established herself as a good actor. And she was last picked for that challenge. So this is sort of like, she's like, hey, I'm here and I'm talented. I'm not just beautiful.
Well, wow, what great story. From last picked to winner of the challenge. I bet no one saw that coming.
Stop.
I love the moment where anyone on stage or on a show announces, I'm not to be fucked with, blah, 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 blah. Because you know by the end of that episode, they'll probably be in the bottom.
They'll be fucked with.
And
they play the epic Lord of the Rings music behind it. Dun, 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 dun. I am not to be fucked with.
know your words, bitch. You will be in the bottom too.
Dun, Thank you. Gia Gunn is our latest addition to the official Race Chaser soundboard. Gina. What's the other one? We have another new addition.
We have another one.
Life's not fair.
The classic Life's Not Fair. You can see Naomi's lips moving before the sound actually escapes them.
Yeah.
Those floating pontoon boats that are Naomi's lips.
It worked.
I love her. I think that Nina is nervous about breaking through the pack and showing the judges she's a star because so far she hasn't been the Nina that I've known from all these gigs I've done with her for all these years, and we all have. Nina is so much fun on stage, and it hasn't been showcased yet.
Yeah, she's been finding her footing, and as we see in this episode, I hope she finds it.
Yeah.
That's a Cher song. So we get the video message from Rue. It's something of a religious nature. And then we have a mini challenge, which I love this mini challenge.
Me too. It's breaking into Seduction's backstage area.
It's just so funny. This concept is hilarious.
It's just another skit. Mm-hmm. And this skit isn't scatty. It's actually a good idea.
It's improv.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Make Rue laugh. And she says the funniest ones win.
And if you want to talk about a real world application, this is something drag queens have always done, is getting backstage where we don't belong.
Except Princess Deandra. You want to talk about Princess Deandra?
Wait.
From Wigstock, remember her? She was the one that gave Chanel all the grief. Princess Deandra tried it again with Miss Diana Ross this last week. She was poking her in the stomach when Diana was doing Reach Out and Touch, and she was removed from the facility. She's been removed from a Patti LaBelle concert or two, too, for showing up in drag and getting all flagrant. Princess Deandra
poked the actual Diana Ross in the stomach?
Yes.
What?
And Ian Schrager was there.
You can't do that.
It was in page 6. Princess Deandra did. She was removed.
Oh, my heavens.
Who are we talking about again?
I'm
Oh, yeah, getting backstage. So, yeah, getting backstage is a talent, but once you're there, you can't be poking people. You need to be the fun drag queen, not the one poking bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that this is great because this is something we do. We improv all the time.
Exactly. Some of these queens were really funny in this challenge.
Yeah, I liked Raja. I thought she was funny.
Raja was hilarious. Vanjie was really funny. RuPaul kept asking people, can you name 3 seduction songs? Can you name 3 seduction songs?
Me? Two to Make a Thing Go Right.
That's the hit.
Lovely Day. No, that's a Michelle Visage song.
That was Soul
System.
Yeah, Soul System.
And then there's that one song where they all lip synced on to the one that weren't their voices, the first one.
Damn.
What was that one?
Full Milli Vanilli treatment.
Oh, no, they admit it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't. Can you?
No. No. But I know that It Takes Two is the hit.
Yeah.
Soul System was the song that was on the Bodyguard soundtrack.
Track number 9.
Track number 9.
Track number 9. I did think Evie was funny.
She was pregnancy.
Is it weird that she still looks hot?
Well, Nina was really funny too. Mm-hmm. She gave it this character that that is really realistic. It's
Michelle was her mom.
Like a teenage girl who, Michelle is her illegitimate mother, and she wants.
Meanwhile, the side view on the footage camera, rewind that a little bit. It looks straight up like a Yeti. Wait, it looks like a bear. A bear is
the abominable
outside.
Snow person.
Yeah, hold on. We'll see it. You'll see it.
She looks cool. She has these crying sad
great.
glasses.
And then these giant teeth. She looks like one of the people from Littlefoot. For sure.
Littlefoot, completely.
Yeah. Now the winners, Nina and Raja, get to pair up for teams on the Maxi Challenge, which is a Shivangelica talk show where the queens preach and teach about the children, about the pop divas that they choose.
Yes.
Each show will feature heavenly hostesses, live on-air conversions, and hymns of praise.
Yeah. This is a very fun concept.
Do you think they were given divas to select from because there were pre-printed huge things with their pictures? Brittany and Mariah.
Honestly, I think it was open, and I think they had them printed. Because they had a few hours to have those things printed.
Sure.
While the girls prepared. I don't think it was like a select. Who would you have chosen?
I probably would have picked Gaga or Tina, because Tina has a lot of different music styles. She's done rock, she's done 60s, she's done like 70s. There's the fucking Pinball Queen song you could throw in. There's What's Love.
Yeah.
But Cher is fucking great. Cher, Gaga, or Tina are my 3.
Yeah.
They're the people I could put on any afternoon and love.
I would have gone with. I mean, Cher is kind of like a dead giveaway, but there's a lot there. There's so many eras to work with. I also think Celine could have been really fun.
See, for me, Celine is kind of not one note, but like she's only got the 90s and the 2000s and like the things like when Milk did that Celine look from the Met, I didn't know who that was off the top of my head.
Right.
You know, and the references need to be so strong that like Joe Drags in Iowa needs to get it.
Right.
And some of these girls not knowing Mariah stuff, like they didn't know the Lamely and stuff.
Right.
I need a break. I can't even fathom it.
Let's take a quick break.
You know I love a Helix. I just got another one.
Feels like another one. And why wouldn't you? We love Helix.
Yes, not only is Helix a mattress that is so comfortable, but it also helps me get my best sleep. Help me sleep.
Help me sleep. Did you know a study Helix ran found that 82% of those involved saw an increase in their deep sleep cycle while sleeping on a Helix mattress? That is a big percent, okay? They've got high quality mattresses and a reputation to match.
I've been on so many mattresses from Helix. I've been on the Midnight Dusk. I've been on the Elite model.
yes.
I sleep cool. I sleep on my head. I sleep anywhere I want on Helix.
Exactly. And you don't want to miss out on this Memorial Day sale.
Ooh.
So here's how you get a Helix. You take the Helix Sleep Quiz,
Check.
and based on your answers, they recommend one of their many different models. So if you like it firm or you like it soft, or if you run hot when you sleep, Helix has something just for you.
And you can rest easy with seamless returns and exchanges. The Happy with Helix guarantee offers a risk-free, customer-first experience designed to ensure you're completely satisfied with your new mattress.
So do something good for yourself and get a Helix. Lay around all day, rest easy, and sleep well.
Go to helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of Race Chasers.
That's right. That's helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide.
Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they can know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/drag. If you want to know what's really worth your time when it comes to losing weight, skip the guesswork and get Weight Loss by Hims.
Hims offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that now includes the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever and the Wegovy pen, plus lifestyle tips to support you along the way.
Wegovy at Hims helps you regulate your appetite and eat less. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there's no needles involved for he who already had Hims.
And with Hims, everything happens online. You'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary.
And they offer access to 24/7 messaging with your care team and in-app lifestyle and nutrition support, like recipes, meal plans, fitness videos, sleep content, and more.
You'll get a treatment plan personalized to you and unlimited dosage changes as needed.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/drag to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's hims.com/drag.
hims.com/drag.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so You have to look out for you, and with Chime, you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures. All right, we are back. The girls have broken into two dynamic teams. The lights just flickered. That means they're
tunneling.
This line isn't safe.
They're tunneling from West Street. I have a question. Whose team would you rather be on, Nina West's or Raja's team? Raja's team has Sugar, Scarlett, Plastique, Honey, and Akira. And Nina's team has Silky, Evie, Vanessa, Vanjie, Brooke, Ariel, and Mercedes.
Oh, I mean, I would have wanted to be on Nina West's team.
I agree.
I think Nina West is a perfect leader for this type of challenge because she produces her own shows and she's like in charge of the girls. And she's also
Very
really
together.
funny. Yeah. And she has like a big personality. And so I think that she's really great for this.
Yeah.
I'd want to be on that team.
Raja's team seems a little more scattered. They can't decide who their diva's going to be. And I like that Akira actually points out the thing about Whitney because, like, it's a slippery slope, to do anything Whitney and to try to make her drug use funny.
If you do Whitney, you can't make it about the drug use. It's not acceptable.
Maybe lesbianism.
Oh, throw that in there.
Rampant lesbianism.
Lovely.
That would have been amazing on the set of Church Ladies eating each other out or something. See, that's what I would have done as a team leader. I would have thrown this thing a curveball in the middle of it and shocked everybody and said, "Bitches, don't tell anybody what we're doing."
You doing a shocking twist.
I would have done. That's what I would have done. But you won't ever know that. Rue comes in and
Jesus
and does the
Christ.
walkthrough with these girls. And I remember watching Rue tell Princess an outfit was ugly the first episode. And it was an amazing outfit. She remade a whole outfit and wore it on the runway, and I thought she was going to be on the top because the second outfit was just as good, just because Rue didn't like the first one. I was like, bitch.
And she still got read down.
Yeah. But amazing work, And Rue is kind of flabbergasted that these girls don't know these Mariah-isms and are still trudging bravely, blindly forward with the idea that they should do Mariah as their diva.
There is a lot of there's drag blindness going on because they're sort of like RuPaul is standing there and saying, you don't know enough about this person. No one in your group is the super crazy fan, which is the one thing you need for this challenge. No, you don't know enough information. You should choose someone else. And they're like, no, we're gonna stay with it.
I mean,
because I have the wig.
I got the wig for it.
I have the wig, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her. And
I'm known for my Gaga. I've been booked all over the country for my Gaga.
And I think that You've Got Me Feeling Emotions is by Mariah Carey. So I'm just gonna go ahead with it.
I like that Rue gives a brief glimpse into her humble start. She said, I've been the top bitch in the game for 25 years. Ain't no other bitch coming for me.
Yes.
And then before that, she offers the advice, just be the best you can be and don't concern yourself with others. So it's good to have both points presented from her perspective this week. I'm not saying she's contradicting herself. Rue is gagged that Raja's team keeps going with this shit and she keeps spitting out Mariah-isms And the team is writing them down to use them.
They're like, "Ooh, good one."
They're like, "Thanks, Ru.
"Do you have any more?" What are her fans called?
Can you say it into the iPod?
I didn't.
But here's the other thing. These kids are restricted because they can't Google. They can't look up these
That's
references.
why you have to just choose someone that you super know.
like, or even if you don't super know them, like, how do you not know Madonna and Cher? The generalisms, you know?
Right.
You know, the affectation. Sorry. All that stuff, you know?
Britney's such a good choice for this because you can equal parts like make fun of her, make fun of her fans. And there's also a lot to draw from, like the shaving of the head, like the baby one more time.
Lots of pop culture isms.
So many songs. So many song titles that are recognizable.
Okay, during emotions instead of so what's so emotional?
The Whitney Houston song.
I get so emotional.
Oh, wow.
Raja sings it.
Viv Chendo from the DM said, I hope you caught Raja singing So Emotional instead of Emotions during their brainstorm. LAMO. I didn't. And wow, that's funny. Damn. And she's the team leader? That's some foreshadowing. Wow. Well,
That's rough.
It's time to shoot the TV shows. Let's see how it goes. It's live TV.
I can't
there
wait
is
to
no
see how
oops, I
this
did it
turns
again.
out.
Yeah.
Live TV.
Live TV. I love it.
Well,
This, I'm
Ross is
sorry.
like, it's live TV.
well,
I'm going to say it right now. This skit is scat.
they're filming it as though it's live TV. So you don't get a retake. You don't get a reshoot.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yep.
You start and you better do it. And that's what you get.
That's what you get. I think that the Leave Britney Alone Foundation to provide frappuccinos and car seats, it's like they have these great buttons that Nina and Brooklyn are just throwing out there that are every line is peppered with Britney and its intent is there and you know why the people are saying it. Some of the next team, they have like Mariah-isms in there, but it sounds like they're questions, you know,
Right.
and stuff's not in the right spot. And like, if you have a song and it's not rehearsed right, there's a lot going on. But this first one, I think, a lot of standouts. Vanjie,
Yeah, so funny.
Silky was good.
Yeah, I think Nina should be hired
Nina.
as a writer for the show because this whole opening monologue, she's at the wheel of this fucking ship and she's doing it. And it's really funny.
Yeah.
And really strong. And Brooklyn is a great
Lieutenant.
bounce off.
She's a
for
great
her.
B, straight man kind of.
Yeah.
And
They've got the look, like their look references are great because you have to.
Jan Crouch.
That Jan Crouch, Tammy Faye is what they're wanting for this.
That's what Rue wants.
And so if you know that reference and you give them that, that's going to be to your benefit. Nina
also-
looks cool.
It also helps that Evie already has the shaved head. When Vanjie goes to shave her head, a la Britney.
Yes.
And Vanjie is literally just, you know, she makes everything better whenever she's on screen.
She's really,
She's definitely got that it
hilarious.
factor that, like, you know, Alyssa's had, like girls where you're just like, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But when I do, she bites it.
Yeah. She's really, really funny.
Very that.
And she looks really cool. Like, I like her hair and I like her little pink
Right.
Chanel suit.
Yeah. I think Ariel performed more than adequately this week.
Was she on the piano?
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Anytime you sing and they make it sound like you actually did a good job is a good thing. Because the next team sure doesn't sound good at all.
It's clear that they rehearsed their song, which is great.
Yeah.
And
This seems
yeah.
really well oiled, you know?
Yeah. They had a really great team energy all around. And they did a really good job. And what a great moment. What privilege.
What privilege.
Silky and Ariel, who had beef the last episode, they've put the hatchet down and they're like, look, we're friends. And a dragon cart is rolling by the studio.
Got
if you
beef, when
can
we
hear.
gonna eat?
Munch, munch.
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Silky Ganache is here to eat the lunch.
No.
That was her entrance line.
Oh my God.
You don't remember that?
No.
Crunch, crunch, munch,
Munch,
munch. So good.
Wow. This is an example of one of those wild and weird challenges that is actually successful, kind of, because, you know, it's not great writing or
they wrote it
material,
themselves.
but they did?
Yeah, I think it was like Mad Libs.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess. I think they were given like, here's some bullet points that you can hit and make it Britney-ized.
Fill in the blank with the diva. Okay, we had our, yeah. We were
So-
given loose scripts like that for,
Loose scripts sink ships.
yeah, girl, I need to pick up my prep, by the way. Tight script. I think all the performances in the first one more than compensate for the thin premise of a plot. You know,
Right. They're given
Yeah.
the skeleton.
it's charming. They did their job for sure. This
Yeah.
first team,
And they did a great job filling in those Mad Libs.
Team
us.
Mariah.
Mariah, going higher. You on fire.
They should be fired.
You should be fired.
A, both of the wigs on Scarlett and Sugarcane are disputes.
What is going... Okay.
Bitch, I got a dry wig like that upstairs. I wore it to the SAG Awards and everybody read me for it, but I love Sugarcane's hair. It just needs to be glued down. I can see the back of her head right by her ear. And then Scarlett's got like this red wig that's all like pinned up in like this faux bob, but it just looks like dumb
She looks pretty, but that's kind of not the assignment.
at all. That's not church lady. It looks like a church hat. They were probably
is a
told
church hat.
They were probably told bring a church look or something, and that's what she brought. And I don't like it.
Okay.
The earrings are great. I actually wore earrings like that on Haters Roast.
You know what I just saw on Project Runway? Nina Garcia was wearing these long crystal, and they look like fishbone earrings. I think they're Saint Laurent. I looked them up. They're like $2,000.
You need them. For the patch.
I bought the knockoffs
Atta girl.
for $10.
Good girl. I like it.
But they would have been inappropriate for this challenge, as are these looks.
Yeah, like just I don't know. God bless them. They're hawking miracle butterflies, and the butterflies are about as lively as Asia's.
Well, I mean, Ross is just sort of sitting there, like, plaintively, like, okay, if this was a real TV show, like, maybe this would fly because you're trying to sell something for, like, a foundation or whatever.
Yeah.
But the point is to be funny and to kind of take the piss out of Mariah a little bit and to take it so far and to take the piss out of fucking church TV, which is, like, such a huge economy that's kind of like, I mean, it's ridiculous.
You know how when someone can make fun of someone from inside their group so much better because they know them so well and it comes from a different place?
Yes.
Their skit right here is so scat because none of them love her or know her or can reference the way that like Vanjie can just throw in the little Britney work dance, you know, like there's no one on the team like that with Mariah, and it's just, you know, they're handicapping themselves from the start by picking there. I actually thought Akira's on-air conversion was kind of good because she was the least involved with all the other bullshit that was going on.
Yeah.
But she got red for it. And then they were like, oh, you should have worn like an Ariana ponytail. It's like, no, she had to do that dumb blonde wig reveal, so she couldn't have worn an Ariana ponytail. So the fact that they even tried to say that, I was like, don't tell her what wig to wear. Akira's wigs are not to be, you know, fucked with.
Yeah.
They're fine. So I think she did fine.
I thought Plastique was kind of a strong person in this challenge, too.
I didn't find her necessarily funny, but at least she had a point of view and made a bold choice.
Yeah, she seemed to know a lot about Mariah.
Yeah.
The look is there.
But when Raja said Timmy Mottola, I said, huh?
Who's Timmy Mottola?
Not Tommy.
Not
Mottola.
Tommy. I mean, and here's the thing, like
I don't know.
Tommy Mottola. That song, you never heard that? Anyway, he was Mariah's husband, and the record label like guy.
Okay.
And then I think they divorced, and he basically produced J-Lo.
Work.
which is the I don't know her. That's where that comes from, basically.
Oh,
It's deep,
right.
old struggles. But
Yeah.
she called him Timmy Mottola. It's a
Okay.
train wreck. And then the singing, I
I-
call it that because I'm not sure it is.
I liked Plastique's voice choice
Me
because
too.
Mariah, I mean, we like to envision that Mariah hates Ariana Grande so much that like she turns into a demon every time she says that.
Yeah.
And I think if Plastique was on the winning team, they probably would have put some vocal effect on her deep voice moments to make it like, to make it look.
I love when
like
they
what she was
when
going
they
for.
embellish with whatever queens they like with some Dolby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get in there with that. I love that Ross is being totally clear with Raja's team and saying, well, my parting advice to you is bring it on the runway.
Bring it on the runway.
That-
runway.
that is
Can
pretty-
we hear them singing? This brings me joy. This
It's
sparks
a camp,
joy.
Mariah, honey. And if you do, she will be your music boxer. Now, can I get a $28 million contract?
They added the feedback.
Not adding feedback. Shade.
But all right, let's go ahead and get this thing started.
All right.
Wow.
Baby's our hero. We will inside our hearts. She'll always be my baby. Her singles top the chart. Goes Tim is our hero. Oh, brother. Shantae, you stay. Go, the leader of the mountain. Make it happen one sweet day.
Okay.
That is classic Fifi Sharon harmonizing.
Okay. But I believe Raja says in the confessional, honey's bending notes. But Raja is the one bending notes.
Raja takes it up to is it a third or is it a fifth?
It's a
A dispute.
It's a 1/17. Like it's not on. Honey was kind of holding it down.
She was on the melody.
If you listened to yes,
Yes.
she was holding it down and delivering. She stumbled and forgot the lines at one point. At which point, it would have been great if Raja kind of picked up the slack and reminded her of where they were. And they were not in sync. Raja didn't know the words or the notes. Honey was doing her best, and it was not a great live performance.
I've never seen Sugar look so soft though. And with those words, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Check out Race Chaser Pod on the break.
No, listen to our ads on the break.
Oh yeah, never mind. Do that.
Go tell it to Mariah.
Or Sparkle.
She'll be there one sweet day.
Calling it Sparkle. Girl, writing's on the wall.
Turning, get the fuck out. I want you to get the fuck out.
Oh wow. Sugar is nervous about the team, and Honey thought she slayed it, but is now second guessing herself after all the feedback.
Timmy Mottola once said, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea who that is. I would not have picked Mariah. She would have been in my top 5 women to pick.
Yeah. You know who's picking a woman though? Brooklyn kissing on Angie.
Oh,
It's that part of the episode where they be showing things.
I need an adult.
But then they cut to someone in a fur too after this, and it makes me think that it's just keep playing it. I want some conspiracies.
I need an adult. I'm quoting Ginger Minge from season 7 when who were the two that were getting a little Miss Fame and someone were getting really like Trixie Mattel.
Yeah.
They were getting really like physical and like cuddly and like during the workroom like walkabout, and Ginger was like, I need an adult. This is weird. And it is kind of, I mean,
I think it's
Good
cute.
on them. Good on them. I've never heard of two drag queens dating before. I've never heard of this. Personally, it's not something I would ever do.
I mean,
For me, in general,
I heard Jiggly dated a drag queen once. She's into that kind of thing.
you know the saying goes, Sister
Dick will make you sick.
Sister Dick will make you sick.
Gimme.
Ariel Versace is shaving while she's gluing down her brows.
I actually shave before I glue my brows and then I shave.
Oh, I bet that saves time because while they're drying, you're doing something on the lower part of your face. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Intel trick. Willam wisdom.
Yeah, and that's when I glue my brows. Ding, ding, ding. Not on the haters roast.
Do you think this romance narrative will continue throughout the show?
I hope so. It's been 11 years. Why hasn't this happened yet?
Well,
like,
it was
on the
supposed
show.
to happen during season 5, but they couldn't twist your storylines enough to make it happen. Remember?
Ivy was like, I'm good. I have a boyfriend.
I'm good.
Like, thank you, though.
But Rue's still saying it on the carpet to
Ru was
miscreants like me with the microphone.
They're in love.
The clip
They're
is on
fucking-
YouTube.
They are actively in love.
Now, do you think that for this to happen, they have to like sneak out of their hotel room? Like, what are the
They're not.
logistics of it?
They can't possibly be fucking, not with the way security is nowadays.
No, somebody from 6 that I'm working with on Haters Roast, they pointedly looked at me and said, thanks a lot for the no fun. Because since 5, they've been real strict with doors, I think, and comings and goings.
You are not allowed to fraternize outside of the, like, you're just not.
On
Maybe,
All Stars a little bit.
maybe they have cigarette breaks together. Like, I don't, like, there's really, you're not allowed to hang out. As we weren't.
Right.
Maybe it's different now.
Which I think kind of makes sense when they're trying to pressure Mercedes into talking about her religion and stuff. She doesn't really know these girls yet. You know, she's probably
Yeah.
spent a total of, if this is episode 3, 5 or 6 days with these people, and they're asking about her religion, which is a private thing, and she obviously is not wanting to talk about it, but she obviously talked about it enough on her tape to get here because that was the story. You know, I'm sure, you know, they wanted
Yeah.
her for that specific reason to show the diversity and everything. And now that she's here, she's like, can we talk about something else?
How crazy though! Like she literally just did like a church like challenge, and she's never gone to church. She's never been in a church.
Yeah.
Like this is really obviously like uncomfortable territory for her that she doesn't want to get into.
Yeah,
And
but
God bless her. She doesn't have to get into it.
yeah, she doesn't exactly. But it's a reality show, and wallflowers, you know, don't get screen time.
That's true.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease, and she ain't squeaking right now.
That's true.
Yeah. I do enjoy watching Evie paint herself pink.
Right. She paints her entire body, her fucking balls, taint, and ass crack bright pink, and then wears a garment that covers her completely, which is kind of funny to me.
Are you trying to steal my joy?
Yes.
Because I could watch it. Ooh.
Meanwhile, Troye Sivan is behind the two-way mirror, just gazing and gasping.
Bitch, I saw him at Wasteland on Melrose.
Really?
Trying to park a huge SUV that was 3 times bigger than him. And I was like, I pointed to him, he pointed to me. I was like, ah! It was one of those. And then I circled the block and he was gone. But oh well. I like that Raja has the commentary of the year with, girl, I hope you're throwing those sponges away because you're going to get pink eye or something. Yeah, down. Raja has had some great commentary. She said that thing about things an ugly girl should never say to a pretty girl.
Ugly girl
Who
could never cover
run
true beauty.
And honestly, I ain't mad.
I know, Raja's fucking hilarious. Oh my God, Evie, you better work looking like a pink salamander. She's giving me that Amanda Lepore when
La
Amanda
Chappelle Land, where she's all pink.
she
Yeah.
paints herself totally pink with a pink lipstick. It's very that. Let's do a side by side of that.
Yeah. Huh. What do you think of this main stage Rue gown? Because I thought this money green color looks so rich. And the lid, her makeup looks great too. The wig, I think, could have used a brushing out a little bit because the curls are a little hard. You could see where the parts were in the front for each section, where each roller was. I wish that was brushed through a little bit for some softness, but I don't do hair.
The dress is phenomenal. This is a return to classic RuPaul silhouette, which I'm
Tight on top.
I'm afraid of change, and so I like classic.
Tight on top, loose enough that you don't have to tuck on the bottom.
Exactly. And so, sidebar, I did a little listening today. And I listened to the official RuPaul's Drag Race podcast.
With John Polly.
I did,
Raven and Juju were the first guests, right? I've been commenting.
It wasn't the first episode. They were just the most recent guest. And it's good. Yeah. It's really good.
John Polly's good at his job.
John Polly is obviously like such a huge fan of the show and knows every catchphrase in and out and can speak in them. Like he's fluent. So he's a great host.
He worked on my season for sure.
Yeah.
He's like the lead story producer on the show.
Is he?
Currently. Yeah, he's in the credits.
Good for him. That
He's
makes
great.
sense.
He's really great at it. Raven and Juju were phenomenal. Raven brought that peek behind the curtain, She's literally going in every day and painting RuPaul's face every morning. So that was really fascinating to listen to. And they have a call-in interview. They had a call-in with Ross, and they had a call-in with the Eliminated Queen on the podcast. It's a good podcast.
Cool.
And this is why I brought
How
this
much you want to bet it's going to win a Wowie?
It's going to win a Wowie.
How much you want to bet we're not even going to be nominated, but they're going to win?
Oh, I hope we win the Wowie.
Oh.
Privilege.
The reason I brought this up is because Raven said that the short dresses that RuPaul has been wearing on the runway?
Uh-huh.
Those are outfits pulled from RuPaul's 90s talk show, the same clothes.
Yeah, why not?
No, that's fucking fierce. I had no idea they were the exact same clothes from then being worn on this run. That's a great piece of intel.
I know that she's pulled stuff that she's worn in the past before, and it's looked amazing still.
She talks about how she has everything in bins, like at her house.
I want one. RuPaul, can I have one? I know, RuPaul, you're listening. I know you're listening to our podcast.
Up next, the category is Fringe.
I want one of RuPaul's dresses, please. I'm going to heist one from DragCon.
Do it.
Okay.
I'll help.
Okay, great.
You could say I put you up to it.
This is a great. The Big Dipper is showing us the Amanda Lepore painting her ass with pink lipstick.
That's the one.
So good. This is a great runway assignment.
And I love that the judges are fags who appreciate drag. Guillermo used to go to MJ's. I would see him all the time out. And
he's gay?
Yeah. He was in Party Girl. Remember Party Girl? With him and Parker Posey?
No, but I am a party girl.
Oh, I know you and Rita Ora tearing up the town.
Stop! Yeah. Now I'm going to get 6 emails from the English press.
What if we just start spreading rumors about Courtney?
Stop
Courtney, we know you're listening.
Stop.
You did good on your Fancy Foot show.
The samba.
The samba.
Honey, it's all about the hips.
Oh, yeah. And the little cutlets she wears.
She's killing it. Yeah. She's so
Her
good.
Her body is sickening, too.
I know. She's turning it.
Oh, I hope she gets really fat after.
Wow. She's not going to.
She might.
Let's talk about this runway. The category is Fringe. I want to know what you would have done for Fringe.
Oh,
honey, this is mine. This is Fringe.
If I had to pull from my closet, I would probably pull an Ashton Michael Fringe jacket that I wore on the AAA Girls tour that's covered in Fringe.
We did Fringe on the AAA.
Girl, where do you think they got the idea?
Please.
No, I'm kidding. Fringe, it is known as my favorite color, so I would probably do that, or I would definitely put it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
what would you do?
Well, I would have done Fringe, which some of the queens decided not to.
Ariel did sequin. which is hanging like a fringe, but is not a fringe.
I mean,
Show me not a fringe.
right. I would have gone for that Victoria really long
The
fringe.
jazz hot. Uh-huh.
Really, really long.
Yeah, that 48-inch.
Yeah.
Dip dye ombre.
Because I like long stuff, and I think it's more impactful. Like, I actually thought our first look on the runway, Honey Davenport, I thought she had one of the strongest looks, silhouette-wise.
Yeah, I thought the execution of it, once you got up close with and without the hat, wasn't a great choice. But it was fringy for sure.
Yeah.
She
I thought it was fierce.
And-
I would wear this.
Yeah, well, I don't like the back of the hat either. You need to know that the camera's going to catch you from all the angles.
Scarlet Envy is going white.
Scarlett is giving me like pearl tees with this.
Yeah.
Just
Definitely. Icy, sexy, showgirl. But fringe is pretty much everywhere you can put it. I love
on the shoes even.
Yeah. And the
And the
nails. Great details, Scarlet Envy.
Sure. Sugar cane, I think, looks fabulous. Except that weird bun on her head.
Right.
And that fringe needs to be longer.
right.
If you're 40 years old and you're pushing around in a drum majorette costume with some turkey feathers on it, you better make that fringe double and longer, because I don't want them clocking my mug. I'd rather them clock the fringe.
well, just because there's fringe on it doesn't mean that's like the outfit to wear for the there more. Why isn't there more fringe?
More. Yeah, less turquoise, more fringe.
There's more feathers on that outfit than there is fringe, which I think is like a missed opportunity. She could have done fringe on the bottom instead of the feathers.
Yes.
And it would have been really cool. Still a nod to her Native American heritage.
Although that beaded fringe would have caught in her fishnets hardcore, and you know that.
It would have caught in the stones that only go halfway up the fishnets.
Wow.
Next up, Plastique Tiara.
Plastique Tiara looks sickening. And I love that when she turns her hair, there's a French braid going up the back of the pony, holding all the hair up. It's beautiful.
Great detail.
It looks
beautiful
like
gowns.
beautiful gowns.
Beautiful lace fronts.
Yeah. It looks old school, and I love it.
Yes.
Akira is not fucking around.
Akira took the runway for me.
Yeah.
This was my favorite, and I think the most successful out of the. She said, "You want fringe?
Okay.
Here's fringe everywhere.
Where else should I put it?
Right, and places where it has never been before.
You wanted fringe, right? I'm going to be the bitch from Ragnarok, but in gold. That's what she said.
Wait, it's sort of. This is kind of. Oh, I guess it's a little bit jazz hot too. Victoria.
Now, I have a question.
The headpiece.
Do you find this Asian inspired?
Yeah, it's Thailand, right?
Yeah. If I have a question. If I wore this, would I be raked over the coals for appropriation?
Yes, because you're white.
And white people have oppressed Asian. That's how this works. I remember it now. We talked about this. Never mind.
It's a huge part of how appropriation works. Yeah, like cultures that have
Been
oppressed.
oppressed. Yeah.
Other cultures they get a little less fucking leeway when it comes to
totally.
sampling.
Yeah. And by the way,
It's a full salute.
Fuck yeah.
Akira, she's a runway girl, and she's bringing it, and every element is beautifully executed.
at the end of the runway, she just does this thing with her fingers where she's just like, this is what she wanted, right? And it's great. And then Little Miss Leotard comes strutting out.
Raja O'Hara.
Doing the most to make the fringe do the most.
I like this fringe, I will say.
I like it too. It's great. It moves, but there could have been some fringe on the boot, bitch.
Another detail, I'm not saying, listen, maybe we disagree on this a little bit. I don't think this is the most impactful look on the runway.
Same.
However, there are elements I like.
Me too.
I like that the fringe is fringe. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And I like that she's wearing bangs. I don't like this hair particularly, but I would have worn bangs because in England they call bangs a fringe.
Yeah, I like that too.
So I'm glad she wore bangs.
Yeah.
I don't like that hair with that outfit. I don't think it was the most impactful. Next, we have Nina West.
Twirling in like a fucking tornado of taupe fringe. And I don't know how she got that to stay on her head, but I fucking applaud her.
It's like a Thorgy Thor. Like,
It is wonderful.
she's wearing like a construction helmet under there, I think, that like is...
She's
It
such a
is
kiki.
confetti dot
Confetti dot strips.
fringe costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, strips costume.
Brooklyn Heights looks beautiful and definite.
Is it fringe? Is that fringe? Don't hit that button so flagrantly. Yes, she looks beautiful. She's always going to look beautiful, but is that fringe just because it's strips of flowers?
I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve the top salute of the week, but it is strings with flowers on it.
Is that fringe to you?
Would you call a beaded curtain fringe? Do the beads make it not fringe, or does
I don't know.
it's a bead? It's a beaded.
She looks pretty, but like
Here's the thing: would that notion, those flowers, be in the fringe and novelty section of the fabric store, or would it be in the trim section?
But fringe is a trim, isn't it?
You're right.
So I don't know. And this is, I don't know, maybe this will always be an argument for time immemorial.
Especially for drag queens with nothing better to do.
But when I think the word fringe,
You think fringe?
there's a movement to fringe that makes it fringe
Yeah.
to me. It's like a series of the same length of tendrils that moves all together that makes it fringe. That was like strips of flowers coming off of a beautiful... She looks fucking amazing. You can't deny that.
But is it fringe?
Is it fringy enough?
It's also that thing that you always say, which is if you break the rules in the right way, it's successful.
Right.
And so maybe that's not in the fringe category and she's pretty, but it didn't blow everyone away.
Would you call this a flagrant fringering?
It's on the fringes of society. Next, we have Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, who is wearing red every single time.
She's worn red a lot, and I love it. But this,
No, every runway and every look she's worn has been red. She entered the workroom in red, and every single runway has been red. I think she's doing all red this season, which has never been done before, and I think it's really, really cool.
cool. I'm into it. I think this outfit needs a panty. It feels
Can
weird.
we rewind 10 seconds?
I'd love it to have a red panty or something because it just feels like there's a nude crotch moment. It's just like fringe hanging over the nudeness of it all.
Right.
And I like to know that the cookie is frosted.
She looks pretty.
Yeah,
It's
me
a
too.
tiny amount of fringe.
It could do with a bit more fringe.
It's a dance costume.
It's great though.
Yeah. It's clean.
I see why Brooklyn wants to fuck her.
Next up is Evie Oddly, giving full concept jellyfish Raja's entrance into the workroom umbrella face.
I have a question.
Will she fuck you?
No, I know she won't, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to have her insert herself into me anymore.
Oh, wow, okay.
But do you think they slowed down the footage to make the wispy parts more wispy? What was that made of that made it so diaphanous and light? The tendrils that were floating. You see how right there it looks a lot slower, and they only show 2 steps. Like it was a quick.
I think it's plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sort of intestine-y. And the way it moves is very intriguing.
Yeah.
And this is what Evie Oddly does. She provokes your imagination and makes you say, what the fuck? And wow.
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's inventive. It's beautiful. It's conceptual. And it just says, wow.
Yeah, it's an event on the runway.
On the runway at a drag competition, you want every look to be the last dress in the runway show. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure. And Mercedes Iman Diamond's outfit doesn't feel that for me.
This would be serviceable for a number.
Bitch, I would wear this. I would wear this in Southern Nights Tampa, Southern Nights Orlando.
Correct.
I would wear this anywhere to do a little pop-up spot. But there's one way to wear a lampshade on your head, and there's another way to wear a lampshade on your head. That's not the way. I wore a lampshade on my head in a Rihanna video, and I looked great. You know? Yeah, it was one of my best looks, actually.
Was your head totally covered?
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah, that was me. She had a lampshade on, and it just kind of looked like, oh, wait, hold on, let me cut this fringe right here so I could walk.
It's like-
the fringe seemed oddly cut.
Yeah.
Too much French.
There could never be.
You don't think?
Well-
Please recuse yourself.
It covered everything.
Get out.
It became sort of like one mass, and the color just sort of became like a big block that wasn't where you necessarily want a bulk of color.
Yeah, but at least she had fringe on.
It was fringe. Next, we have Ariel Versace.
This nude bodysuit illusion with the belly button and the arms is coming through now. It's like this weird golden tone suntan dance skin abomination color.
Why
And nope.
does she do it? Because she's like nude on her Instagram. She like is body out,
Nude and
naked.
filtered. And in very much control. I know that she's covered head to toe freckles. So maybe that's why she does it, to even out all the skin tones.
Do you think she wears a corset but wants to look like it's a stomach?
I don't want to think about it at all.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just weird. It's not weird. Sorry. It would seem foreign for me to do it because I barely even like tights, but like she seems like she's in shape and she probably has an okay body. Like, why not show it? Oh, Calexis just said that Akira.
Do you know Calexis Davenport?
Yeah, worked with her a couple times. Calexis said she's my granddaughter. Her mom is Armani.
But did she answer the question?
No.
Does Akira?
No, she didn't.
Does Akira stand for I carry?
You know how many godchildren and grandchildren Calexis has? She probably can't keep track of everybody.
Well, did you ask her that?
I'm surprised she texted me back, actually, because the one time we were doing a movie and at the last day of the shoot, she said, second to last day, she said,
I need to fix your nose because you're too ugly and you're fucking up my movie.
Yeah, that's her. And there's always been that give and take with Calexis, which I love. So I'm glad she texted me back.
You're
But the
fucking
name-
up my movie with that nose contour, bitch. Next, we have Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Silky is doing full drum and bugle corps.
I like it.
I love it. I think it's refreshing. I think she looks beautiful. She is beautiful.
Looks like Oprah.
I think she's beautiful. Her face.
Like her face, she looks like she's related to Oprah. She's delivering, like she's just carrying.
Yeah.
Like, where does she get her energy? I want to spin a vial of her blood and then inject the platelets into me so that I have a fraction of her energy.
A drag centrifuge.
Because she is a ball of energy. The shoe is a little questionable.
A little? I'm going to talk to you on the break about that. We'll be right
Is
back.
it a dispute?
Life's not fair.
So, you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, this May only, you can get an extra $200 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $200 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
This is a very serious, very special segment. This is a special piece of exclusive intel. We have an eyewitness. I know nothing about this, but Willam, you have procured a first-hand witness of a
Credentialed caliber.
Okay, of a serious piece of intel, and we wanted to do a special segment with this eyewitness in the studio. However, our eyewitness would only speak on the terms that they would be anonymous. And we, as members of the press, award-winning press, we will not reveal our source. However, our anonymous source has agreed to speak to us in the studio today. So thank you for being here.
Adal has gone rogue.
I'm interested to hear about this.
Rogue, flagrant behavior.
What does that mean?
You know the rumors when the girls can get when they cross over. Adal crossed over at an event.
Okay.
At a booking.
Testing.
At the gig. In question.
So
will you tell the story?
I will. Okay. So this took place. I'm not sure.
We'll bleep that.
But it was a gig that took place in and it was at a nude resort pool party that was hosted by porn stars. And everybody knows that porn stars and drag queens go hand in hand. I think
do.
That's something
They love our wigs.
to do with the name or...
We do all the same drugs too.
Yeah, definitely.
And depilatories.
Right, yeah.
So they were having this star-studded event with all these porn stars, and they wanted a drag queen host. So they procured...
Bleep!
Yeah, that has to be believed.
Yeah.
Really? You can't name her?
No.
Well, the whole thing is shit.
No, it's not. It's perfect because
Okay, so one of the new girls. One of
these new 11 chickens.
Okay.
She gets asked to host the event. They go through her manager, whose name is...
Whose name is Bleeper Bleepson. So Bleeper Bleepson.
So asks for access to all of the porn stars who are in attendance of this party's OnlyFans account, free access for both his client and himself.
Really?
It's like over
Free access?
No.
it was like at least 20 porn
Promo
stars. Like,
codes
these
left
are
and right.
And why? Their buttholes are right there. Just give them a 5 and they'll show it to you.
So that was, I think, one of the requirements for the booking, and then
wow.
they asked
An
for
overreach.
a bottle in the room. So
Of what?
Okay, cigarettes and pizza girl.
you know, some
Liquor?
some liquor in the room.
That's normal.
Okay, that's standard. For an antiseptic use, mainly. You want to clean your nail beds before you put a nail on. That's why I like a lot of vodka in my room.
So cut to the event. The hostess shows up an hour and a half late. Drunk. Messy drunk. To the point where she was vomiting in the corner of the party.
I love her.
Sister Roma was there. She introduced her. But kind of in the way that Sister Roma thought that she was going to do a number. And her manager ran up and was like, no, she's not doing a number.
Okay.
So they found her in the corner throwing up, and at that
was her
time,
number.
She's doing a Willam act.
Fuck off.
Morgan, I think Mayhem, Mariah, they all showed up to the party. So they're like,
They are the party.
you need to get it together. These girls are here. So she pulled it together and she got on the mic, and I don't think she was on the mic for maybe like 5 minutes, but it was not a
Bleak.
good look for this event or this queen to be starting off these drag race bookings with...
They're boogings at this point.
Yeah, they're bookings.
She must have gotten some puke in her wig.
not many, but this is...
Now, I have a question. Why didn't you reach out and maybe help her?
It's not my place.
Oh.
I feel like I should just, let these girls fail.
Well, at least pull your phone out. Pull your phone out for the intel for the Race Chaser Pod Instagram. Do it for the gram. Thank you for your anonymity.
Yeah. Thank you for being in the studio and thank you for sharing your story.
And I think you guys should talk about that and maybe just put that out there a little bit more, that these girls need
Thank
to
you so
take it
much.
more seriously. Because there's a lot of girls that have wanted to be on the show for years and would love these bookings, and these girls finally get on the show, and then this is how they act.
Showing
It's
up
like,
drunk to a party?
Little professionalism, please.
I mean, it sounds fun, but like, there's already going to be porn stars there. It's going to be, a turnt event. There's going to be people fucking in the spa, and there's going to be flagrant behavior. And for you to be the drag queen and to already be a mess when you get there, you're supposed to, be like the life of the party, not the puke of the party.
Right. And this is this is very common that this happens. I mean, it kind of happened with Sharon and me. Luckily, we were drinking so much beforehand that, we weren't throwing up because we had a tolerance.
Yeah.
But a lot of these girls are going from, I can't afford to keep my lights on and I
get 2 drink tickets.
Right.
To now it's, what do you want to drink? What do you want to drink?
Anything you want, and here it is, all of it right now in front of you. So it's easy to overindulge, and like my heart goes out to this person because I've been that girl.
Yeah.
Except it was like I wanted a bag of fucking cocaine. I didn't put it in my rider, but we would talk about it on the car ride from the thing. And like once it got to that point, it was like this is probably too much.
And that probably would have sobered her up a little bit if she asked for something like that.
Yeah. Put it in your rider. In case I get twisted, please have Coke nearby.
You can't put that in the rider.
Or like...
Yeah. I mean, if you're asking for access to the OnlyFans, I'm sure there's no limit to what you can ask for.
That's an overreach.
Yeah, Bleeper, the manager, he was, that was quite the reach. She might have even had a nail on to reach even a little further.
That's an overreach.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And supposedly he has a reputation already of like just being so extra.
Oh, wow.
I think the point is this isn't a good look, and I think as time goes by, it's not quite charming.
Right.
It's more like, okay, thank you, next, and we can find someone who can do the job and can go above and beyond and can be lovely, and wait until afterward to get twisted.
That's that word right there. It's a job. You need to take it seriously.
If you want to have longevity.
On time.
Yeah.
You need to do the job.
Thank you very much for joining us in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Anonymous Intel Source. And let this be a cautionary tale to anyone who may be a Rue girl or an aspiring Rue girl out
Why
there.
did the new chicken cross the road? To throw up at the porn star pool party.
Well,
Cute.
The winners are, unsurprisingly, the IBBN network.
it's Britney Bitch Network.
And Nina West wins the challenge. Hooray, gal.
Good for her.
Good job. And she wins a $3,500 gift card from ISLY NYC, which is, they make a lot of the hologram jewelry that
Oh.
I've worn and you've worn and the girls have worn.
Oh, I
Sasha.
like them.
They're
How
great.
much? 2,500?
35.
Ooh.
Yeah. Amazing. I'm wearing an ISLY body chain in our promo photo. It's like that big holographic thing.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah, real cute.
Yeah.
What do you think about the critiques on the runway? Of course, Scarlett gets told she looks great, but her hosting fell flat, which is something that we knew was going to happen based on her saying that she was amazing earlier in the episode.
Well, it is kind of, it's
Telling?
no. First of all, the way Scarlett is standing the whole time. This is very a page out of your book, Will.
I don't think I didn't notice. She is poised. All that fringe, you could see every piece of fringe every moment. Down to the
Yes.
finger. Down to the splayed finger.
And she's like, you know what? You didn't like me in the challenge, but I am giving
Good
every
luck.
ounce of runway. And you can't.
Good luck
you can't-
finding
right.
anything.
Inspect and try to find.
Good luck, though. I'll be right here.
Yeah.
And I have a wig reveal.
It's kind of crazy because she was really strong in the acting challenge, but when it came to maybe the live element,
Scripted lines, too.
right.
You know, when you got to come up with it on your own and you don't know what the other person's going to say and you have to parry
Yeah.
back and forth. There's been times where we've gotten up on stage together. What was it? It was something.
Who?
Me and you, and maybe
really?
Courtney. There was something where we were like doing an acoustic thing and... or maybe I wasn't there for rehearsal, but it was something with Christmas and one of our Christmas songs we were doing, and you flipped into Unpretty.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where I could pick it up. I didn't know it was going to happen, but we've always sung it, and it was just easy. You know, if there's certain people that can work off of each other that have a rapport and that can do that.
Yeah.
I don't think that Scarlett and Suga had that rapport in them. You know,
No.
it didn't look like they were having a good time. The others, it looked like they were having a good time.
Exactly.
Also, like when you did the San Francisco live show of this podcast and did 25 minutes of awesome comedy before you even looked at the cards to start the show.
What? 25 minutes?
Race Chaser Live. I remember looking at the clock and it was fully 7:30 and you were like, well, I guess we should start the
Guess we
show.
should do the show.
And it was like, you guys were stellar. You were like full pro.
Wait, I was there.
Yeah.
I should remember. Was it after the butt plug?
It was after and during. We'll air it on the, everyone will hear it.
Can people see the live thing on our OnlyFans?
There's no seeing. We didn't film it.
What about LA?
No, we didn't film it.
That was a dumb idea.
Are you interested in having Race Chaser Live come to your city? Contact us in the DMs. Tell your promoters in your city that you want Race Chaser Live, the experience.
Especially the hung ones.
Whoa. This, when RuPaul asks them, who is to blame for this debacle?
Give me something. I need an edit. And none of them offer up a name. Do you think they decided that together?
I think there was something like that.
Collusion.
But I think that's to the detriment of the TV show. You're there to make a TV show.
It is. And
Pick a
Ru,
name.
And Ru obviously is saying, y'all don't want to answer my questions? How you're told to answer my fucking questions? Y'all are going to lip sync.
Yeah.
You little bitches.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And Raquel, take that fucking jacket off. Those two bitches who left better learn how to sell pussy in Iceland.
Because if I ever see their faces again, I'm going to cut their fucking throats.
We're a family. And that's how we're going to stay.
Ru says that these girls stink, stank, stunk. Michelle says Raja's leotard ain't enough. Honey says she's too in her head. Akira gets good feedback on the look, and Plastique just says, you know, she doesn't know pop culture.
And then she's like, Troye Sivan, I love you.
Yeah. This lip sync is one of the messiest I've ever seen, just for sheer number of participants. And then Scarlett takes off her wig to reveal basically her boy hair with some tracks.
Well, is that what it is, or is it a wig?
It's a full wig, but it looks like her boy hair color.
That's hard. That's a lot. I have a hard time. I've been growing my hair, and I have a hard time fitting it under wigs.
She did not fit all that hair under that white wig, because when she turned on the runway real quick, you saw a flash of brown right here. It was in a bun at the nape. I could tell it was not all up under that white wig.
Okay.
Because when I saw that bit of dark, I was like, oh, she didn't want to wear a wig cap.
Well, I can understand, because putting long hair under a wig in general is hard. Plus, and then another wig, and then another wig. That's a lot.
You're telling me.
Right.
Yes.
Honey Davenport,
Makes a
is
choice.
it a fall? I've heard that she's claiming that she fell off the runway.
Really? It didn't
But
look like a fall.
It looked like a shablam death drop off the stage.
Let's watch it again.
Which, just so you know,
Plastique's in a split, doing a ponytail, and then Honey comes forward, and it's a jump. It's a jump. She loses a shoe. The hat's gone. Little Miss Leotard posing.
It looked really dangerous.
Yeah. And
it didn't seem controlled.
And you know that's right by the judges' tables. That's like feet away from the judges. Ru does not...
It is common knowledge that you are not allowed to go down there. You're not allowed.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Not anymore. I remember on season 5, first lip sync of the season, Serena Chacha went to go down the little stairs because there are little stairs at the front of the runway that go down there. And producers came out of the darkness and were like, no. Don't come down here, honey.
And that's because that's a dead zone where they can't film without seeing the wires and the tape and all the stuff that they don't want to show on camera. So they say stay on the stage where you're lit beautifully. And
keep your shoes and your wigs on.
And all those light bulbs.
Don't break the light bulbs. These are the rules. Stay on the stage.
I mean, the
light bulbs are just breaking left and right.
They already made the stage bigger for these girls. They kept it the all-star size stage, which is nice. There's more than enough room for everyone to participate without going on the ground. She looks like a very mad Ornacia.
Did you appreciate the Hector remix of this song? I thought the regular mix would have
sufficed also. I do love a Hector Hex moment though.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I thought they were going to split it up like how they split up the 4-way lip sync on season 6. They had them go 2 by 2.
Who, like Courtney, Bianca, Darian?
Yeah, they edited it
Courtney
to
had to
look
lip sync?
like... Well, the Final 4 did, which never happened. And so they were like, the 4 of you are going to lip sync. In real life, they split it up 2 and 2 and then cut it together to look like they were all on stage together. But this, they were like, go for it, gal. Just go for it.
That meme, safety meme.
Yeah.
The safety managers are freaking out because they cannot have eyes on everybody.
Yeah.
Do you think they did it twice to get coverage?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not allowed near that set. And I like to distance myself from the show. That's why we created this podcast.
Oh, wow.
Clearly. I think Akira constantly looks plucked. Even when she tells Ru thanks.
Drag hurts.
Yeah. I love it.
They each get saved one by one, and I bet they were all terrified up there because 6 people lip syncing, maybe 3 people are going to go home tonight. That's what I thought.
They don't know. I hope they send 2 home at some point in the season because 14 girls, that makes for a lot of episodes, and we've been traveling and trying to get these episodes out to you and doing our goddamn best.
Today we're actually in the same room.
I know, it's so weird.
Which is, I would say, oh fuck.
Yes, it is. I think next week we'll be calling in from Buffalo and Antwerp of some sort, or San Antonio and Birmingham or bullshit.
Bologna.
Somewhere. You're doing the Bologna gig?
I'm doing the Twisted Circus tour.
Oh, cool. Where can we see you with that?
There's a whole bunch of cities in Europe.
Nice.
Club Kids UK are putting it on, and
Andrew.
Yeah, so I'm very excited for that. It's gonna be
Latrice
great.
is gonna be on that too, right?
Is she? I don't know.
Manila
I think
and Latrice
so.
both told me they were going to Europe to do something. Wow. For our special news segment, we have an introduction by the Alaska 5000.
It is a well-known fact that there is a show that comes on TV after RuPaul's Drag Race. It is commonly known as
Golden Girls.
Untucked. This isn't logo anymore. It is commonly known as Untucked. And if you're not watching Untucked, you are not doing drag. So, we would like to feature one line from Untucked. Willam?
Guys, I'm really gagged by this. I'm fucking gagged. That's Nina. That was my favorite line. What was your favorite line?
In the words of Silky Nutmeg Ganache, if I would have lip synced for my motherfucking life today, I was motherfucking ready. I was ready to do so. And then she tears away her fringe Cookie Monster outfit.
At least 50 yards of the fringe. Just
to
tear.
reveal a petite dance costume.
Real French cut. High riding.
I liked the reveal.
Me too.
That was strong. And this has been One Line from Untucked.
Bitch. Oh my gosh. This episode put me through it.
You know who else it put through? Look at this footage of Honey Davenport when she comes off the stage.
It's really, really heartbreaking to watch this. Honey breaks down and is crying a lot.
Oh my God, she should have done better.
It's really hard. Someone has to go. This PA
I love
is...
that the PA, they're like, get out of the shot. We need the frame. Just...
And she was wailing, and the girls are right on the other side of that partition. They can hear you, so that's heartbreaking too. Like I'm sure that was a really harrowing day for everybody to go through.
Did you cry when you lost?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there's footage of it.
See, I've just had this tour where a girl was getting hurt feelings and she started crying. The promoter came to talk to me and I was like, I'm sorry you have to play junior high principal. But I was like, if this bitch wants to cry at work.
Oh, give me a nay. Okay, don't tell me.
Okay, I did. But she was crying and she was like packing up her stuff to leave on a 2-day show. And I was like, and then someone said she didn't take her face off. She's just packing her clothes. I was like, oh, she's not leaving. Let the bitch cry.
What do you mean? Like she was going to leave the tour?
She said she was going to leave the tour if certain people didn't stop making certain jokes.
On a roast?
Uh-huh. She had to pull that card about stuff that was public.
Maybe they should like play like...
But she cried. Come on, there's no crying in drag.
Welcome, and this is an introductory course on what a roast is.
No, we do that. You know how Jinx does her opening where she explains a roast, and I was doing the opening slot, and I explained, we say horrible things, but that's because I mean them. And some of these people love each other, and it's a camaraderie thing. But like, she was getting all butthurt, and I was like, you can't cry. Like, that's unprofessional. Like, if you're crying, that means you haven't worked out a way to say what you feel without throwing in so much emotion that you can't make those words happen anymore. And I'm like, bitch, if you have a problem with me, you need to talk to me. And then she's like, well, I think you're condescending. And I said, well, that's not condescending. You're probably just actually sensing that I don't like you. And saying that to her face was so freeing.
Why is the haters roast the most dramatic, like behind the scene? I guess it works because we're talking about it, and so therefore it promotes it. Well, so it behooves Murray and Peter to poke the hornet's nest and make everybody upset and agitated and crying and screaming and fighting with one another.
There's an introduction for one girl, and they say, well, Darian Lake says, you know her, and you know her. Because that's literally how everybody feels. And it's just one of those things where we're just like, this tour was great. And then, certain personnel lineup changes happen, and you're just like, this is not what I signed up for, but whatever.
Well, go see it, Haters Roast for stingers and zingers.
Yeah, wow. Go see it. Shit.
Go check out the Haters Roast.
Mm-hmm. And check out the Twisted Circus. If you're on the continent.
And if you're going to be in Los Angeles for DragCon weekend, come and see the Drag Queen of the Year, Padge.
Mm-hmm. I will be writing Padge on my penis and asking people to pull it.
Pulling it profusely.
If that's okay. I'll need your consent. But surprises are super fun too. I'm Willam, and you can listen to Race Chaser every week, and we promise to provide you with more award-winning content. And you can rate our podcast, tell us how fantastic it is, and subscribe so you know when each new episode comes out.
And you can follow the dolls at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000. And the Race Chaser podcast Instagram is at Race Chaser Pod. Also, you can become one of our fans on onlyfans.com/Race Chaser Pod.
And don't forget to use the hashtag Race Chaser when you post about us so we can creep on you. Thanks.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back next week with another exciting episode.
What privilege.
Tea. Bye.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.
Forever.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck, available on iTunes.